At least this makes sense. You know, horseback riding, the jockeys are all very short people, so, you know. And what are we doing here? How... controls, I should actually probably be checking the tutorials on these things. I thought these would be, you know, intuitive. But yeah, no, none of these are really all that intuitive. We mash the A button to speed up. So, yeah. Not all that hard of a minigame now that we actually know how it controls. Of course, it controls like a really terrible kind of thing. Like, it's just... We're gonna run out of time and I'm gonna have to start the whole damn thing over again. How are you supposed to... I guess if you are going that fast, you can't actually accomplish that, so... Let's try this again. Do that initially. Oh, we have to keep button mashing in order to hold speed. So we actually do get a button mashing thing, finally. It's just that the rest of the controls are terrible. What? Why did I lose 3... What in the hell? I'm a bit lost as to all that, but, you know. I guess I lost 3 seconds because I ran face first into the, you know, hurdle there, but why didn't I lose 3 seconds there? This does not make much sense. And with how wide you turn, how long it takes to make a turn, you know, maybe you only turn that wide when you're moving this fast. This is a terrible, terrible control scheme for this. Button mashing or no button mashing, this is just downright awful. See, the minus 4 seconds made sense there because I hit the water. Didn't make much sense when I just touched the hurdle. Wow, and we have another 8 hurdles to go. Well, not another 8, another 3 hurdles. Well, 4 hurdles. And only 5 seconds to do it in. I guess we do have to go at complete top speed the entire way through. Can we restart? No, we cannot. Okay, I see now. Well, are you absolutely certain about that build? Because I ran into the hurdle number 6, and it gave me minus 3 seconds. when the hurdle I was supposed to be going through was hurdle number 6. So it didn't really seem to be the case there. See? I'm at hurdle number 6, I run into hurdle number 6, and I lose 3 seconds. So it does seem to be that you lose time if you run into a hurdle. I guess one which you haven't yet jumped over. So I can run into 2 and it does nothing. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying, and yeah, okay. Wish I could turn a little bit less. Yeah, okay, this is just a really freaking terrible control scheme. No ifs, ands, or buts, there's no getting around it, it's just awful in every way. Like, how are you expected to actually complete this on hard when you can't actually make the turns at full speed? Like, it does not work. Okay, so, you know, we're a tiny bit over, which will probably put us into 4th place. Yeah. Very much into 4th place there. Yeah, see, slowing down is not an instant, you touch the button, you slow down. It takes a while before you slow down. All that stuff you saw was me trying to slow down and failing at it because the controls are just god-awful. So if you want to try the game, and if you can manage to do that on hard, and, you know, record it and show it to me, I will be very impressed with that. As it is, though, I really... it's just very bothersome, that control scheme. And just looking at it, you don't really get a sense of just how bad it is. You have to actually experience it. The turning, speeding up, slowing down. It's just awful in every sense of the term. And are we gonna get a message every single time we go to sleep? What do we got today? Didn't actually bother to check. Okay, we got pole vaults, more tennis, which means another jump cut. And the carrot pole. Interesting. Ooh, Pashmina. It is nice that they do use all of the different hamsters. It's not just Hamtaro taking part in every single event. I don't know. The world record is 6.14. Let's just go straight to 6.15. And let's see, how are we meant to do this? Pole vault, button mash A at every symbol to go faster. When you're at the box, press B when the gauge appears, try to aim for the white part. Another gauge appears, press B near the top again. As soon as it hits the circle, press A. Interesting. Okay, so... I see. This is gonna be another one of those really annoying timing ones. Are possibly good enough. Okay. Oh, okay then. Sure. And now we can just, oh, we can only go up. We can't go down. So, yeah, we can get 2 fouls and not even care. Somehow I doubt anyone will have... or anyone else will have broken the record. So we should be safe. There we go. Okay. Wow, that hippie hamster. Okay, so what was next? Oh, right. Tennis. You'd think her thing would be talking about how she broke the record rather than she got the gold medal. Okay, so yeah, it is time for another jump cut, because I'm still not that good at tennis. Just sort of safe-sitting my way through. And actually, screw it, we're going on easy, well, normal, because all it means is more sunflower seeds. And we're just in this to beat the game, not to buy all the costumes. So we can't actually change the player, so I don't know why that's always an option given to us. Okay then. Already it does feel a little bit easier. Okay, a lot easier. Wow. What the heck are you even doing? I'm trying to hit it when it's in the red, but it doesn't really seem to be working out. What do you mean by "there you go"? That's usually what you say when the... Well, link the video and say the time. I don't know why that's a difficult thing for people to do. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I guess we won't need that jump cut after all. Also, I kinda did mean for you to try and record it yourself, or, you know, play it yourself, rather than go find someone on YouTube who has obviously spent too much time playing this game, because my guess would be that that person in that video was not playing this game for their first time, or, I don't know, maybe I played this game once, like 10 years ago, but no honest memory of anything, or, you know, how to play it, or the controls, or any nonsense like that, so yeah. Kind of a different experience. I wasn't saying it was impossible to slow down, just that it's not easy. It's not a good control system. Like, you know, you play Mario Kart or F-Zero or any of a couple dozen different racing games, and speeding up and slowing down works like you would expect it to. But in this game, it did not work like I expected it to. It felt awful, it felt very... I don't even know how to explain it, just open the ROM yourself and play, and you will have an understanding of what the hell I'm talking about. Hey, there we go. Awesome! Not a double fault, though. Okay, 1 point away from game and set here. Come on, hit. This should not be this difficult. Haha! Managed to save it. So that gets us the finals win. And we don't have to play tennis ever again in this game. And while that goes, one moment while I check on something else. To actually see in the video here. Take a look at what it actually looks like. Also, you will note, although, that they're not really at the... Well, I guess they do get up to the maximum red. I'm curious as to which difficulty they were playing on. I would assume hard, since somebody playing this for a... Okay, yeah, they were playing on hard. Interesting. Okay. Let's go on to the final event for the day, the carrot pull. See what kind of silly control scheme we have lurking in wait for us. So the music seems kind of dire for a carrot pull. What are we pressing at this point? Press A to pull the carrots out. When pulling carrots, wait until Hamtaro is met. It's better to come in last, because then that means you try to pull out full carrots. Okay, so we just... Very weird timing on this. Like you have a microsecond in order to get actual full points. And it's not like wait until the end or, you know, right at the beginning. It's somewhere in the middle. Such finicky precision timing on this. Downright insane. Well, downright insane in terms of people playing on an actual system without access to save states. Also, I think the timing is changing per carrot. Okay, very nearly done. 2 more carrots to pull. There. Okay, so... find out just how many points we get here. Should be above that world record, I'm thinking. There's only, what, 1 or 2 that we didn't... There we go. Awesome. Obliterated that world record. Very nearly got a perfect score, too. Like I said, there was only maybe 1 or 2 that we did not get the perfect 30 on. Nice how all the other winnings, all the other characters who won would say something themselves, but when Hamtaro gets the big win, it's still somebody else who says something. And it's not like he's a silent character or anything. Okay, so let's go find out what's going on for day 4. Actually, we're up to 5 already, aren't we? Also, another draw of the game is that you're supposed to be doing things for people. You walk around to each of the areas, and there will be people who want you to do these little mini-quests for them. And, you know, you're not just supposed to go from event to event. But again, all that is just for getting more sunflowers, which is just for getting more costumes, which is just for the player cards, and has no actual bearing on the events themselves or getting through the game. Okay, so we got swimming, ooh, archery, nice, and sailing, nifty. Sort of an unorthodox day. Oh yes, swimming is pretty orthodox, but still. You know, I'm pretty sure all those people that had the lines above their head like that are the ones who want you to do stuff, but don't really care. Okay, so how is this going to work? Okay, so we press A to signal A, then B, left and A, up, A. Interesting. Okay then. Very different. So I guess each hamster does something different. Oh. A then B. Remember controls. I'll be honest, I really would have much preferred basic old school style button mash your way to victory Olympics game. This whole dodgy control system has just been really annoying and kinda terrible. Also, even, it's like, only on perfects do you speed up. Everything else, it's not just going good, it's actually slowing down by a lot. Okay, so hitting left and A. Also, there's not really much that I can actually comment on other than complaining about the controls, since there's not really too much else going on in the game itself. Also, it seems like, again, just... it's like, perfect is speed way the hell up. Good is slowing down a little bit, not really going well at all. And anything less than good is basically going nowhere. You're going to get past in about a quarter of a second. Which, you know, we have this entire bar. We could have more, you know, increments of speed than just perfect, good, and everything else sucks. Like, even there, those were clearly in the yellow good area, so why were those fails? Also kind of bothersome. I'm kind of unable to blink for, you know, lack of being able to see the little meter and where it is actually hitting the spots there. There. Also, yeah. go ahead and open up like the large majority of the Olympics games or other kinds of button mashing sports games on NES, Super NES, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, TurboGrafx 16, and, you know, any of a dozen other systems, and tell me that they are easy to win just because they are button mashing. I defy you to do that. Most of them are programmed in a way that even with a turbo controller, you still won't win easily. Okay, let's hope that archery is actually fun. Archery should actually be fun. It usually is a fun event in these sorts of Olympics-style games that have a variety of different, you know, sporting events. Oh, and Bijou is taking on archery. Interesting. Would have figured it would be one of the guys. Okay, so what is the control scheme? Okay, move the mark with the D-pad, hit A to fire. Okay, I see. So we get 40 seconds for all 6 shots. And the arrow does go exactly where you aim. It's just an issue of the aiming thing will be fighting you the entire time. There, that should be a 10. Don't ask me which ones are those. There are literally hundreds of games which, like, look up Olympics on any of those consoles I just mentioned, and it's like a 90% chance it will be one of the button mashing ones which I'm referring to. I don't know specific titles because I don't play that genre of game very often. Take a look through my channel and you will find very few sports games, most of which are not played for particularly long. So I don't really know that genre very well. I just know of its existence and, you know, those general kinds of facts which I already have talked about. Okay, that should be another 10. Yes, okay. We can save state our way to victory here. Getting a little bit better at controlling this thing now. Or at least knowing how it's going to react in the different directions that I'm pushing. There. That's... Hey, wow. Thought that would have been a 9, but no. Why not? Let's perfect score it. Oh, we get 40 seconds per shot. I didn't even notice that. I was not even paying attention to the time in any of the others. Okay, so... would have been a world record if a world record had existed.